My beloved child, do you sense it stirring within you? That quiet disquiet, the subtle shifting of the ground beneath your feet, the certainty you once leaned on feels different now, like it's bending into something new. You wonder why the familiar grows unfamiliar, why peace feels wrapped in tension, why your spirit stands alert in the middle of what once seemed settled. Listen closely, this feeling is not random. This moment is not a mistake. There is movement in the hidden places of your life, currents flowing in shadows you cannot yet see. If you are not anchored in my voice, you could drift into dangers cleverly disguised as harmless paths. Not everything that looks safe in the light holds no trap in the dark. That's why I am speaking now, with gentle but firm clarity, so you will not wander unknowingly but stand steady when shifting winds blow. Child, look at yourself. What you feel inside is the harvest of my quiet, steady work within you. This is not just a matter of your thoughts or spirit. My hand has reached into your very body, your daily rhythms, your hidden corners. You feel the shift in your bones, in your breath, in your steps. The ease, the calm, the strength that quietly settled where weakness once lived. This is my doing. Where weariness reigned, a clear energy now flows. Where your breath once trembled, a calm confidence rises. This is no accident. This is my mark within you. No longer do you strive to prove who you are becoming. Your movements, your calm presence, the stillness that now clings to you, all declare the truth louder than your words ever could. Others might look at you and whisper, you feel different. Something about you has changed. And they will be right. You are not the same as you were. Even your body agrees with the new truth growing strong in your spirit. This is not pride, it is evidence of my presence made visible through you. I have drawn your spirit, your mind, and your physical being into a quiet harmony that holds steady in storms. You no longer push and pull your body to obey. Your very frame has learned the rhythm of surrender. You rise early, not from unrest but because your soul is awake. You seek silence, not to escape, but because stillness is where my whisper waits for you. You move with purpose, not because someone else demands it but because resolve has taken root. If you feel this quiet shift inside you too, type Amen in the comments. Let this be your sign of agreement with what I'm unfolding in your life. Do you see it now? The deep work was never meant to decorate you for the world's applause but to steady you for my purpose. The truth of who you are is not proven by loud words. It is felt in the hush of your breath, seen in the calm of your steps, heard in the quiet depth of your tone when you speak. You do not have to persuade the world of your readiness. You are the evidence. Where you once chased approval, now you stand clothed in assurance. Where you once fought to belong, now you rest in the belonging I gave you long ago. While others search for validation, you carry a quiet knowing that cannot be shaken. This peace does not boast. It does not parade. It simply is, sensed in how you stand, heard in how you speak truth without grasping for praise. My child, you have become who your heart always longed to be. The hidden struggles, the silent nights, the waiting that tested your resolve, none of it was wasted. I was remaking you all along. The parts of you that felt fragmented are now woven together. The places that felt weak are now foundations for my strength. Where chaos once ruled, deep order has rooted itself. I didn't shape you for show. I shaped you to carry my nearness in ordinary moments. This is why you rise when others falter. This is why your quiet is powerful and your breath is steady, even when storms surround you. Beloved, this is only the beginning. Stay close. Listen deeper. The words I speak next will anchor you in ways you have never known. You stand on holy ground within yourself. Let your spirit remain open, for there is more to come. My precious one, listen carefully. Do you feel it? The subtle tug at your spirit, the restlessness you can't quite name, that is me calling you closer. Not to frighten you, but to awaken you. I see what lies ahead, far beyond what your eyes can catch. And because I love you deeply, I will not let you walk blind into storms that could shake your foundation. You wonder why things feel unsettled. Why moments of calm are interrupted by sudden pauses and unexpected challenges. These are not random. They are holy signals, gentle alarms calling you back to awareness. I have been whispering through your unease, through your unanswered questions, through doors that close without warning. I am speaking, not in noise but in the hush beneath the noise, the quiet that urges you to stop, to feel, to pay attention. Beloved, when life rushes, when the world pulls at every corner of your mind, you must learn to pause. Do not see every obstacle as a burden. Often, the very struggle you resist is the path that leads you deeper into my purpose. Hard moments do not mean you are abandoned. They are proof that I am shaping you for something greater than ease and comfort could ever build. When the way grows narrow and the path demands more of you than you feel you can give, do not turn away. Lean in. This is not a punishment, it is a refining. Where others run from hardship, you will find me in it, steadying your steps, enlarging your strength, forging resilience no calm season could ever provide. So many of my children rush through life without ever pausing to ask, Father, what are you showing me right now? If you would only stop long enough to listen, you would see that every delay, every restless night, every closed door is an invitation to step closer into my shelter. If you're ready to hear me more clearly, type "Guide me" in the comments now. Let this moment mark your decision to walk in step with my purpose. Feel this truth, my child, nothing you face is wasted. Not your confusion, not your waiting, not your longing for answers. Even your tears carry seeds of purpose that I water in the secret place. When life feels heavy, it presses you closer to my heart. When you run out of your own strength, you lean more fully into mine. This is how I protect you, not always by removing the struggle but by being your shelter within it. My guidance does not come to make your life effortless, it comes to make you unshakable. If you trust my leading, I will turn your setbacks into stepping stones. What feels like loss will become gain. What looks like a dead end will open into a path you could not have imagined on your own. Stop fighting the difficult seasons. Instead, invite my voice into them. When your mind grows weary and your heart grows tired of waiting, remember. You are not stuck, you are being positioned. You are not overlooked, you are being strengthened. And when you feel like nothing is moving, I am moving everything that matters most. I am asking you now, will you trust my pace? Will you see the slowing down not as punishment but as my loving protection? I am not a distant observer. I am your nearest friend, closer than every thought that races through your mind. When you choose to remain near, you will hear me clearer than ever before. This sacred closeness is your refuge. It is not a place you visit only when life turns difficult. It is where I want you to dwell every single day. Guard your thoughts, my child. Keep your mind anchored in my truth, not tossed about by worry or the empty noise of the world. Do not be careless with what you allow near your spirit. Choose voices that strengthen you, not drain you. Choose stillness over constant noise. Choose my whispers over the world's shouting. When you feel my gentle nudge, do not push it away. When I slow your steps, do not rush ahead. When I close a door, do not pound on it. Trust that my hand is guiding you to something far greater. This season is holy, and I am wrapping you in a shielding you cannot see yet. But your safety depends on your closeness to me. Stay near, keep your spirit awake, guard what you dwell on, pray without ceasing, walk carefully, and trust that each step, though small, is leading you exactly where I want you to be. Listen closely, my precious one, this final word is not just to inspire you, but to steady you for what comes next. I am calling you now, more deeply than ever, to prayer that carries weight, not empty words spoken with a distracted mind, but focused, honest communion with me that shields your spirit and seals the gates of your heart against what seeks to pull you away. This is not casual, convenient prayer. It is the kind that shifts the atmosphere around you. It is the language of your inner sanctuary, where distractions lose their power and truth becomes clear. It is not a chore, it is your lifeline. For the one who stands against you watches for any crack, any drifting focus, any unguarded thought. But when you stand firm in deliberate prayer, you close every door he might use. Through this steady conversation with me, you build walls that cannot be shaken and a foundation that does not fracture under pressure. If you desire not only to survive but to rise, then guard this practice fiercely. Make prayer more than a whisper at the edge of your day. Let it become your day's backbone. This is not about repeating words. It is about returning your mind to my truth over and over until your soul is anchored when storms come. You must understand this clearly, my beloved. Choices have consequences. My favor covers you, but so does my design for how life works. When I guide you and you hesitate, delay can become distance, and distance can invite hardships that were never meant for you. Staying in step with me shields you from trouble you cannot see. My instruction is not a burden. It is my loving protection for every unseen turn ahead. Act swiftly, child. The time for half measures has passed. These are not ordinary days. They are days that test the true shape of your trust, days when your unseen choices will shape what the world sees next. Yes, the pressure may rise, distractions may multiply, temptations may come dressed as shortcuts, but every test is the same question asked again and again. Will you trust me fully, or will you hold back? Your answer decides more than your next step. It sets the course for your days to come, for your family, your purpose, and the lives your obedience will touch. Know this, you are not alone in this proving ground. My spirit surrounds you, my watchful care shelters you. I have already provided what you need, my word, my promise, my strength within you. Stand firm. Stand with your eyes open and your prayers deep. Speak to me from the depths of your being, not out of fear, but out of a knowing that my nearness is your greatest assurance. No plot formed against you can stand when your feet are rooted in obedience. Every plan of the enemy crumbles where you stand in truth. When you feel weary, remember, your victory does not rest on your own strength but on your choice to stay near to me. The ones who overcome are not always the loudest, the boldest, or the most seen. They are the ones who keep saying yes when it would be easier to say later. They are the ones who stand still when everything pushes them to run. This is how you win, through trust that acts. You are not waiting for me to show up, I am already with you. You are not waiting for power to arrive, my strength is already within you. This is not about someday. This is about today, this very moment, this very decision, this very word. Child, I have not called you to a small life. I have placed a mark upon you for something greater than comfort can build. The victories I have prepared for you are hidden in the steps of trust you take today. When you remain close to me, you carry something the world cannot replicate, a peace that stands firm when storms hit, a clarity that does not bend with shifting winds, a strength that flows from a deeper place than your own will. Remain near. Keep your thoughts fixed on what is true and holy. Guard your mind from empty noise. Do not react in panic when paths shift. Wait for my whisper and move only when I lead. Let your steps be deliberate, your words full of life. Choose wisely whom you keep close. Let your circle be those who remind you who you are, not who you were. These are days for watchfulness, not spiritual sleep. Days to remain awake to my voice. And when you do, you will walk paths others fear to tread, carrying my calm into storms, my hope into dry places, my nearness into lonely hearts. Listen to this final truth, my child, I am already ahead of you. The road you fear, I have walked. The storms you dread, I have stilled. The future you cannot see, I hold firmly in my hand. Rest in the quiet strength that you are not navigating alone. You are not pushing forward in your own might. You are carried by a presence that does not waver. You stand ready now, not by striving, but by yielding. Not by performance, but by trust. This is the sign of those I call my own, a calm that confuses the world and a strength that comes from surrender. If you have stayed with me to this last word, type I am ready in the comments. Let this mark your agreement with what I have spoken over you today. Like this message, share it with someone who needs it, and remember, your trust is your triumph.